Amid the crisis of the international financial and monetary system, you are recommending a new world reserve currency. What's your rationale for that?
Well, first, the crisis that we're facing right today, the immediate crisis, is the crisis in Europe. And I'm not recommending that as a solution to that problem. That's a problem that Europe has to solve and get out of fix. Now, I do have an idea on it, and that's what I made a point that I think that the new idea I have is that the ECB should be allowed to do what other central banks do, is issue their own bonds for purpose of stabilization. So if they have to follow a bailout practice, if they have to support Greece or Italy or Spain and they have to do it in a very large way that would threaten to create inflation if it added to their balance sheet that amount, then they should create their own bonds, sell euro bonds to bring the inflation in the monetary policy into line with it. That would be the mechanism that I would work. And it's the long run process. I want a European central bank to be created, because a world central bank to be created, because the world economy has problems similar to the problems to what Europe has. Many countries have that, and the IMF is helping Europe. And I think that's right. That's what it should do. But there are other countries also in the world that need help, and I think that a European World Central Bank would be a way to do that.
So what should be the components of the new global currency? In your presentation, you mentioned about the dollars and the euro, which would be the anchor, of the new global
take
currency.
The three biggest currencies in the world now. The three most important, it's the three currency areas that have the largest GDPs, and that's the dollar area, the euro area, and the RMB area. So I would take, now the RMB is not convertible yet, so the IMB, if the IMB would become convertible, I would have three currencies in it, but otherwise I've just use the dollar and the euro, two convertible currencies, and then I'd have cooperation, monetary policy cooperation with them. And what that would do would be to create a unit of account in the world economy that is 40% of world output, and that would be a very powerful thing, anchor for other countries to fix their currencies to. For Thailand, I would say at the moment that global institution doesn't exist, so and the European or the Asian currency union doesn't exist. I think the best rule for Asia is to be independent, but it wants to have monetary stability, and to monetary stability it's got to have fiscal balance as well. Monetary and fiscal balance are both the twin pillars of the same thing.